Hi everyone, it's Chris from Optiseller. We get a lot of questions from sellers, as in, what are these eBay mandates? How do they affect me? And should I bother paying attention to them? Well, this Q&A video will hopefully answer some of the most frequently asked questions that we face, such as, what are the eBay mandates? Well, these are changes that are made by eBay to selected categories. They're across all eBay sites, and the focus is on item specifics. It's about populating newly required item specifics for each of those particular categories. And we'll go into a bit more detail shortly in what are item specifics. Item specifics are the sort of important describing attributes about the product or products that you're selling. So such as brand, size, type, colour and style are all examples of possible item specifics. Though there may well be others, such as department and others. Do the mandates affect all sellers? Well, yes they do. Simply put, they affect everybody globally across eBay. So that's eBay US, UK, Australia and so on. However, they only affect you if you actually list any of your items in the categories that are affected. So for example, in February's mandate, next month, the categories that are affected are health and beauty, home and garden, fashion, business and industrial, and lifestyle, sports and musical instruments categories. So if you trade in any of those, it's well worth checking your listings to see if any of your listings that you have are affected. And you can do that by using our Aspect Finder Plus tool. Why are these changes mandatory? Well, eBay is always moving forward and focusing on the improvement to the buying and selling experience across the whole marketplace. And item specifics form part of that puzzle. They are continually being expanded upon because they're frequently used by customers to filter down their searches. And the focus of this is via the left-hand navigation on eBay. It's becoming more and more prominent on both desktop and probably more prominent on mobile. So it's well worth populating your item specifics to cater for all of your buyers, whether that's on desktop or mobile. Why should I bother is quite a commonly heard phrase about item specifics. They're not just a tick box exercise. They're your SEO for your eBay listings. And I've seen countless times where populating more item specifics, where relevant, increase your search visibility, but also increase your sales. So why wouldn't you want to do this? You should check your listings now to see if you've got any affected listings within those categories that we've mentioned earlier, and revise them and do it before the deadline. Get ahead of the game. If I don't update your listings before the deadline, what will happen? Well, ultimately, you'll have no choice but to input these newly required item specifics when you eventually revise or relist your listings. And the same applies if you list brand new listings. You'll have to input these newly required item specifics. So our advice is to do it ahead of the deadline. How can I ensure my listings are up to date? Well, the most simplest and easiest way to do this is via our Aspect Finder Plus tool, which is free of charge, courtesy of eBay, until the 30th of June this year. This will provide you with a report of your item specifics and an overview of what work is needed to be done by yourself. How often do mandates happen? Well, what started in November 2018 as an experiment for eBay on the women's tops and shirts category has now transcended into roughly a twice-a-year process. This has continued throughout 2019 and 2020, and we believe these mandates to continue indefinitely throughout 2021 and beyond.